Yeah, good afternoon, viewers. You're welcome to Abuja City TV. My name is Mayowa, and here with me is Chidoke. We'll be talking about the sports news, and things that happened yesterday with the international games between Portugal and Liechtenstein, Argentina, and Uruguay. Chidioke, yesterday Nigeria played Lesotho, and everybody was expecting Nigeria to win the game, but we all know that football is not a one-person game.
Yeah.
So what do you think happened, and what's the difference between the game, between the Nigeria and the Lesotho side?
To my own point of view, I think the players they underrated the Lesotho team,
Team.
and looking at the kind of stars that Nigeria had, I don't see them. I don't think they're supposed to lose to Lesotho at home.
Yeah, considering the fact that most of the Lesotho players are home-based players, and
Yeah, and
Nigeria are filled with all these international players, we were expecting so much from them.
it was a draw, but at the same time, it looked as if it was a loss to Nigeria.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But let's be hopeful. Maybe in the next game against Zimbabwe, they are going to pick up and do better.
They have no option. They
Yeah.
have no option. They just have to.
So Ronaldo scored again yesterday at 38. A man doing, performing at his, highest level and still able to score goals, back to back. What do you think of his performance?
Ronaldo, he keeps surprising everybody. At that age, most people would have hung the boot,
Yeah.
but he keeps going and breaking records. I think every team needs a Ronaldo in their midst, and he's doing very well for that age. And like you saw yesterday, I'm sure if not that he was substituted, he would have gotten more goals.
More goals, yeah,
So
yeah.
he did very well, and thumbs up to the old man.
It was a very, very wonderful game, and we hope that we could say the same thing about Argentina game yesterday between Argentina and Uruguay. Well,
Argentina,
Uruguay ended the Argentina's unbeaten run
they've had a good run
over
so far.
like over almost a year now. They've
Yeah.
been unbeaten, but yesterday was different for them.
Yeah, they've had a good run, and sometimes you can't continue winning. So Uruguay had a
But
formidable team also.
in the team that we have the like of Messi, Di Maria, all these people, they are world class players, and they still fell behind.
It doesn't mean football is a different ball game entirely. You can't keep winning all your matches, and yesterday just showed that the Uruguay they needed the victory more than
More than the
and they
Argentines,
got
yeah.
it. So it was a good game for the Uruguays.
Well, still on that. Colombia played Brazil yesterday. I think Brazil are now the shadow of themselves. They're like, they are not like a force to reckon with anymore. Like anybody can, play Brazil and still secure a point over them. And in this news, Luis Diaz scored 2 goals. Like
Very, very good player.
yeah, he's a very good player. Like considering that he just his dad was kidnapped and they just released him. All these, and he still keeps on performing. I think he's a very good one for Colombia. Having the like of Luis Diaz in their team, and
That's true. He's a
yeah.
very good player. He's a good striker, and every team would like to have those guys in the team. He's a very good player. Coming from his dad's issue and all that, and still coming out to bang goals in a big match like
Yeah,
that.
he's
against Brazil,
extraordinary,
That's,
yeah.
that's a great performance, and I'm glad he did very well. I'm glad he did very well.
Well, that is a good one for the Colombia side. Yesterday, Alan picked an injury and is becoming a worry for the City side. Will he be fit? Maybe when the international duty is over, will he be fit to be able to perform for Manchester City?
Games like this, that's one of the disadvantages of national team games, because most times these players they go into those matches just coming from a season match, going into national team match, and they pick up serious injuries. I pray, because Man City really need him.
Yeah,
They need him
he's
because
the appointment man,
yeah,
so
he's the
he has
appointment
to be available for them.
So
But
they actually really need him.
there's no way you can overcome injury. You can't manage yourself to play.
Well, the prayer we're going to be praying for the Norway team and the Man City team and the young lads, let the injury not be a serious one.
Yeah,
Let
it was
be
just
a
an
simple knock-off.
ankle sprain. Yeah.
So maybe with a few weeks you should be back banging in goals also.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. So on to the next one. Yesterday, these people played their game, Nigeria, and there was an advice from one of our ex-international
Aloy
player,
Agu,
Aloy Agu,
yeah.
saying they should, forget about, what happened against Lesotho and focus on the next match.
They have no option. They have no option. And the luck they have, they are still the qualifiers are still fresh. I think the other teams in our group they also got 1 point. So we have like 4 teams on the group with a single point. So they need to do well against Zimbabwe and get the 3 points. And they have no excuse not to qualify from that group.
Well, our coach Posero said it was due to bad luck that they lost the game.
That's just an excuse. don't. Football is just you perform well and you get the result. There's no excuse. You shouldn't give us the excuse.
So let me put you on a spot here. What would you say about having international games during the time we are having Premier League games, other people are playing Bundesliga, Serie A, and in between we are having all these international games. These are more of the reason that cause players to reduce their level of playing and all that. So what do you think about it?
I think the football bodies, FIFA, UEFA, they need to come up with a better plan, so that the better timetable, because the players are really doing their best.
It's really exhausting. Yeah.
So they keep getting knocks off, getting injuries, and it's not really good for the game. They need to find a way to come to a reasonable way to fix the timetable, so that it doesn't really. Some of them they play so much matches. They play a lot of matches, and it's not really good for those players, because
it's going to really reduce their playing.
Like the young land just got, so it will affect the team, and it will affect the player and also affect the clubs. So it's not really a good
one. Okay, that's a good one. So let's not waste much of our time. Nigerian wealth of talent sparked confidence among AFCON champions, say Frank Oyenka.
Yeah.
Do you think Nigerian really have?
Right now we have so many talents, so it's just surprising getting a draw against